Okay, so welcome back to the conclusion of my So You Want to Be a Reloader series. We're just going to put everything that we learned in practice, and we'll load a few rounds. The round we're doing today is the 32-20 Winchester again. We're going to be loading cast bullets, however, the procedure will be the same for jacketed bullets. You simply use a different die, or actually I use this die too, but you wouldn't use this for a rifle, like a 308 or something. You would use a rifle charging die, but they work exactly the same when it comes to dropping the powder. So, one thing I didn't mention is lubricating your powder dies. This can be done one of two ways. You can get powdered graphite or mica. I recommend graphite because powder has graphite in it anyway. Your dyes and the plastic, your powder will stick to it if it doesn't already have it in it. So what I like to do is just take my dipper and pour a bunch in and just witness it and make sure it's not sticking to anything. That's the other way to do it. I just use the graphite that's in the powder already. I've just got a 30-30 case in here to catch the powder. Now the long neck on the 30-30 is long enough to engage the expander in this die. So that's the only reason. And I just set it right on top of the shell holder. I didn't put another shell holder or anything in there. You just take it, stick it up into the die, run your ram up until it stops, grab your powder dipper, and go all the way around the edge. Don't just dump it down in. You want to make sure you're getting everything covered, because when you come to actually charge your cases, you don't want even a single granule to stick. You're looking for the best accuracy possible. So, now that that's ready, of course you'll need your brass, which I've pre-lubricated. So we'll get started. Starting, of course, with my full-length sizing die. Run it up. Load a primer in. And this will fall away when I start pulling the ram down, leaving one primer in the little arm. And on your downstroke, set the primer, make sure it goes all the way forward until it stops. Index your turret if you're not using the auto index feature. Now this powder I got right here is very, very close to Winchester 231. So it's going to be hard to take my dipper. Remember, you don't want to scoop this way. You don't want to pack it in the dipper. You want just gravity to let it fall in. So, pain in the ass. This is much easier to do when you're not trying to get it on camera. So you just let it fall in and then come back out. Give it a little tap. This particular powder will level itself off quite well. Other powders may not. Drop that in there. Very important. Put your ram up, which I just forgot to do. So I just spilled some powder. Okay. There. We got her that time. I'll clean that powder up after. So we check if you like. Sure the powder's in there. And yeah, I don't have the light. You're not going to see it on the camera. That charge is maybe a third of a case. Take your cast bullet. These bullets are lubricated with a combination of liquid Alox, base wax, and WD-40. Can't remember the portions of it. I seen it online. If you want to learn more about that, check out videos by Fortune Cookie 45 LC. He has one It's like 45, 45, 10, I think is the mixtures. 45% Alox, 45% paste wax, and 10% WD-40. It's not much different than your regular Johnson or regular Alox. I'm doing a lot of experimenting with paste wax. I'm not using Johnson's. I tried to get Johnson's, but all they had around here is Minwax, and so other people seem to be using it. They say they're not having any issue with it, so once I get these bullets used up that I've got pre-lubricated with the other stuff, I'll do a video on using paste wax. The advantage of the paste wax is that you don't have a sticky, gooey mess. It dries and nothing really sticks to it. When you push it forward, make sure you hear that click. That's how you're going to know that a primer dropped. So we'll get back where we left off here. There's really no adjustment to be done on the powder dye. You just want to make sure your shell holder or your ram is all the way up. Turn it down till it touches. Tighten it down. That's all you have to worry about. Basically the same thing on your seating and crimp dye. Now, of course, this dye does two things. You can adjust it so it just seats the bullet and straightens the mouth, or seats the bullet and forms a roll crimp. I always use a roll crimp. I just kind of like the looks of them. I'm a pretty traditional kind of guy. If a bullet's got a crimp groove, or if it's just a lead bullet, I always use a roll crimp. I do have some stuff around here that does not have the crimp groove. Some 308 stuff. And I just set that so the thing is straight again. The neck is straight, and I don't even use the factory crimp dye. I didn't find it makes a big difference. But I'm not shooting competitions or anything like that. So on this particular bullet that I got here, as you can see, it has no crimp groove, just the two lube grooves. And because I have quite a long throat on this particular one, I'm setting it so the forward groove is just barely covered. I've tried crimping it in between the two grooves, and that doesn't give me any better accuracy than what I'm at right now. Perhaps in the future I'll get a new mold. Maybe when the whole shortage crisis thing in the States calms down, I'll get one ordered from Lee. I really like this this little gun. I'd like to get a 6-cavity mold that shoots quite well in it. So that's pretty much it, guys. So this exact same process, if you're loading 308 or 303 or 223, doesn't matter. Like I say, the only difference is going to be your charging die. My particular die expands the neck a little bit, where the other ones do not. So this is your powder through expanding die, and you can see on this turret for 303 is my rifle charging die. It's a little longer, and it doesn't expand. It just goes up and goes flush to the bottom and drop it in. So Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you guys got any questions, or if there's anything that I missed that you guys want more information on, leave a comment and I'll do a little conclusion video and finish up all those things. Thanks for watching.